5:50, and now it's time for Smart Money. We're going to check in with Fox 40 financial analyst Keith Springer. I have always found if things aren't going the way you want them to, if you can find somebody to blame it on, it just makes things better. And of late, every time we go to Keith, we've been talking about, well, it's Congress, it's the fiscal cliff looming, it's the talks that aren't going so well, but apparently now we're trying to pin it on the Europeans, which is, even better if we can cross the ocean. Keith, it's those darned Italians getting in our way now, correct?
Sorry, Paul, can you say that one more time?
We're blaming any woes on the market today on the Italians, correct?
Yeah, we like to blame the Italians. It's always their fault. Now, Italy is like the movie Jaws. It just keeps coming back. Just when you think it's safe to go back in the water, they come back and bite you. The Italian problem is not over. We have the Mario Monti, their leader, being replaced by their old leader, Berlusconi. And it just causes uneasiness, and people get nervous, and nobody knows which direction is up over there anymore.
All right, Keith, let's talk about the housing market. What's going on there?
Well, housing's been kind of uneven, but it's been growing, and that's because of the Fed's interest rate. The Fed has really pushed the last 2 years on lowering mortgage-backed bonds, and it's paying off. It's making interest rates so low on housing that it's causing speculation again. So a lot of people think we're having a bubble in housing. So although, we're getting a little bit of movement, you still, with the unemployment rate so high, you don't have a lot of people able to afford it, so a lot of people are afraid this could be a bubble on speculation.
I was a little surprised to see the market creeping up steadily last week, despite the fact that there's really no news or mostly bad news about the negotiations for the fiscal cliff. Do you anticipate if they can work something out in Washington, no matter what it is, if they say we've agreed on something, is the market just going to jump?
I think it will. I mean, it's almost like a rubber band being wound tight. And the closer we get, it's going to sort of sell off in the anticipation or the worry that it will go down. But you got to believe that once they come to a deal, and I think most people think they will, which is why it hasn't dropped so much already, I think we'll see a big pop in the stock market. And as soon as we get it, probably within minutes of an announcement, we'll see it up several hundred points. I think that'll be probably a good day for everybody.
All right, Keith Springer, always a pleasure. We'll chat with you again later this morning. If you have any questions for Mr. Springer, send them to money@fox40.com, or you can call him up, pick up the phone anytime during the day, 916-925-8900.
Well, and what has quickly become my favorite story of the morning, it's